In this video, I will show you how to find the mean, the median, and the mode from a data set. I will show you two examples, this one and the next one. The way you find the mean and the mode are exactly the same with these two different data sets. However, the way you find the median will be slightly different because the number of data we have in each case. In the first case, if you count the number of values, you will know that the sample size n is 11. So we have 11 data. To find the mean, all we have to do is sum all of the values from the first data value to the last data value and divide it by 11, and that will give us the mean. And my answer is 53.3. Now, the only tricky thing, I'm sorry, I should be a little bit more prepared, but let me pull out my graphing calculator. The only thing I want to remind you is when you notice order of operation says that we need to sum first before we divide. So in order to make sure that we sum first before division is put a parenthesis around the numerator, 61, and then etc. etc. Assume this is 61 is my last data value, and then I close my parenthesis and divide whatever number of data value we have, and that will give us the mean. Without this parenthesis, your answer will be very, very different. So that is to find the mean. To find the median, the first thing we have to do is to sort the data set from the smallest value to the largest value. So of course, I have a little advantage. I already have all of my data values in front of me. I really encourage you to take that extra 30 seconds and copy everything down so you wouldn't make a sloppy mistake. Once you've done that, once you have these data values on your paper, let's start with the smallest value, that is 23. And the next one is 25. The advantage of having the data value on the paper is you could keep crossing out the values as you go, so you wouldn't miss any data value. And of course, at the beginning, we count the number of data we have, that is 11. So by the time you finish sorting, make sure you still have 11 values. 64, 68, 76, 92. Okay, so altogether I have 11 values. And we are looking for the median, which is the middle of my data set. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth value is the middle of my data set, because notice I have 5 values before 61 and another 5 values after 61. So this 61 is the middle of my data set. Now, just in case you have a very large sample size, and this is how you calculate where is the middle, you take the m divided by 2. So in this case, it's 11 over 2. And that will give me 5.5. And you always round it up to the next whole number. And that is telling me that the sixth value is my median. And what is mole? Mole is the most frequently appearing value. That means it's the most common value. Which one is the most common value? 92 show up twice. So that is telling me 92 is the most common value. So in this case, my mole equals 92. So this is how you find the mean, the median, and the mole. Especially this is how you find the median with 11 data values. Now I'm going to cover a very similar case. But in this case, we have 10 data value. So in this case, the sample size equal, it's not listening to me for some reason. Okay, in this case, the sample size equals 10. So once again, to find the median, I have to sort my data from the smallest value to the largest value. Without sorting the data, whatever you do next will be meaningless. Because median means this is the middle of my data set. It's really difficult to find the middle with the unsorted data set. 41, 47, another 47, 78, 98, and 100. Now the middle of my data set is, let me use a different color. It's right over here. It's not on a particular value. In fact, it's in the middle of my fifth data value and the sixth data value. The reason for that is because right over here I have 5 data values before this horizontal vertical bar and another 5 values after the vertical bar. So in this case, the median equals 41 plus 47 divided by 2, which equals 44 in this case. Now, just in case I have a huge data set, how do I know exactly where is my median? Well, notice altogether I have n values. So n equals 10. And to find the median, I'm going to divide n by 2. That will equal 5. And the median is right between. So the median is between the fifth and the sixth data value. So it's the average between the fifth and the sixth data value, and that's why I take the average of those two numbers. And that's how I come up with 44. This is the end of my recording. If you have any question about finding the mean, the median, and the mode, please do not hesitate